Yo, what is going on today, Terra Knights? Welcome back to the channel. We finally got our final weapon in the Monster Hunter Wilds weapon trailers, which was the Dual Blades. If you're a new viewer of my Monster Hunter Wilds weapon trailers videos, first we're going to go into my reaction to the weapon trailer, and then we're going to go into an overview of what we actually saw in the trailer, and then I'm going to go into my overall thoughts on what we saw and what I think about the Dual Blades in general. So roll the clip. Come on, guys, we got to get the comment again. We got to get a sick comment. First thing I see that is sick. Oh! Come on, let's go! Let's go! Dual Blades! Oh, wait, this is a different armor. Oh, yeah. Dude, I love Dual Blades. I'm actually a big Dual Blades enjoyer. Oh, shit. Okay, Demon Mode. Nice. Okay, we still got typical Demon Flurry. Nice. What was that? Arc Demon Mode? Oh, we got new Arc Demon shit? What? Oh, no way. No, I'm sorry. The new Beyblade, though? Boom. We gotta do it, guys. Okay, one more time from the top. Boom. Oh, dude, that's so sick. A perfect dodge? No way. Yo. Oh, God, why'd they make Dual Blades look so badass? What happened? We have even more moves now? So first things first, in this trailer, we actually get a look at a new armor set for a lot of players, but it's actually not a new armor set. It's actually from a very old monster in the Monster Hunter series, the Congalala, which is kind of like this pink, big gorilla fat monkey that does nasty things to you. Even I didn't recognize it at first because it has been so long, but this does guarantee the return of Congalala, as the male armor set is just way too reminiscent, along with the pink hair on the male and female armor. Very excited to see a very old monster return in the Monster Hunter series. Otherwise, the trailer starts off with some very normal Dual Blades gameplay, without the demon bar filled up, of course. Next, we see the return of the Demon Flurry, but there seems to be some kind of microcharge in the middle of the combo, or near the end of the combo, I should say, right before the big damage. I'm not really sure what this is an indicator of, actually. It doesn't really do that before in the series, so I'm not sure if we're going to have different finishers. Maybe they didn't show us everything that the Demon Flurry has to offer, because one of the big issues with the Demon Flurry was the inability to do anything while you're doing it. You are really animation locked for Demon Flurry, and it takes a good whole few seconds to go off. But what I'm very excited to see is the Archdemon mode making a return, but even better than ever, as it looks like our attacks actually are going to be very important in Archdemon mode, which actually plays into the playstyle of the Dual Blades, which I've always talked about, where it's a very switchy playstyle where you want to manage the demon mode and your Archdemon mode, because Dual Blades is all about stamina management. So I'm very excited to see the Archdemon mode probably take a step up in importance and compared to the demon mode. What we also noticed with the attack combos is actually the demon gauge in the top left corner of the trailer. I'm going to have it on screen bigger for you guys to see here. Every single time the hunter does a kind of white flash and does some of the new attacks with the Dual Blades, which I can only describe as just like flurries of attacks, of course, but they seem to be movement based. It takes a small chunk of the demon gauge itself, meaning that we actually have a reason to use the Archdemon mode to expend damage, and might actually even be better than demon mode. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. Otherwise, we get a look at the focus mode next. The hunter closes the gap on the Balahara with a jumping attack that actually latches onto the monster for a split second, does a whole throat chop with the Dual Blades, and flies back with a kick, only to then use the hook slinger to go back in and do the Beyblade on the monster. And there is no better monster in Monster Hunter Wilds to show it off than the Balahara so far. In terms of the monsters we've seen, this whole long back, getting the Beyblade on that thing, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. But the Beyblade is making a return, and it actually looks like we just do it out of focus mode. But here's the thing to think about. We might actually not have to do it out of focus mode. We might actually be able to just fly back, not do the hook slinger, and depends on whether it's a dangerous spot, but the focus mode does always seem to stagger the monsters so far we've seen in the trailers, so it actually might just be completely something that you go for every single time. We're gonna have to see how that shakes up, but extremely excited to see the Beyblade return and incorporate it into focus attacks. Otherwise, we see what looks like a perfect dodge like we've seen in some of the other Monster Hunter Wilds weapon trailers. But what's nice is our hunters actually seems powered up while using the Dual Blade. So this might be a Dual Blade specific mechanic where we actually want to get perfect dodges, as it does tie into the very mobile Blade Master play style with the Dual Blades being very mobile, swinging swinging like a blender, Beyblading all around the monster. I think it's going to be super interesting to see how it shakes out, especially as we see the hunter later in this little snippet of gameplay do a dodge through the air and spin vertically with the dual blades, dealing damage all the meanwhile. Otherwise, we see what looks like the finishing attack after a mount from Monster Hunter World. At least it's very reminiscent of that. And then finally, we see a new super strong looking attack with the dual blades where the hunter is flying through the air with super sick choreography and doing a flurry of attacks. Still in place, of course, kind of like the Demon Flurry. This might be a new upgraded version of the Demon Flurry, I'm thinking. I'm not really sure how this attack's going to shake up, but it doesn't end in anything big, huge damage, as that hasn't really ever been the main focus of the dual blades in the first place. Dual blades has always been about like little chip damage here and there, but a ton of it. I think the biggest thing that I loved in this trailer was that they actually incorporated the Beyblade attack along the monster's back. Guys, I still don't really know what that's called. Everybody calls it Beyblade. But incorporating that into the focus attack with the dual blades is making it way easier to do the dual blades Beyblade, especially as a lot of players in Monster Hunter like to show off their cool moves, and the Beyblade is one of the coolest and sickest looking attacks in Monster Hunter. So I'm very happy to see that the focus mode is actually incorporating the new Hook Slinger, kind of similar to the Clutch Claw, and giving us a reason to actually Beyblade because it's going to be tied into a main mechanic of the game. Otherwise, the other thing that was really cool to me is there seemed to be new Archdemon mode attacks where we actually expend some of our gauge in chunks to do newly choreographed dual blades attacks that seem to be flying back in certain directions wherever you want to go. I'm very happy to see that because I'm a big Archdemon mode enjoyer, and I hope that they can create the really right balance of balancing your Archdemon mode and your demon mode, because as I've said in other videos, dual blades has always been about stamina management to me. I think that the dual blades are relatively easy to pick up, but they're not really too beginner friendly. If you like lock yourself into an animation with the Demon Flurry and such, and you get knocked down and you're in demon mode and your demon mode is still being expended with your stamina and you get up and you can't roll, you're dead. I'm very happy to see another trailer where it's not fixing what isn't broken. But to be fair, now that we've gotten through all of the main 14 weapons of the Monster Hunter series, I still, again, do not think that the dual blades, we have seen everything that there is to see, but I'm super excited for the dual blades regardless. I think they're actually one of the cooler, more underrated weapons in Monster Hunter, and they're actually really easy to get into, not too hard to pick up, and I still think that they have really cool flashy attacks with really awesome choreography, so I'm actually super pumped for this one, you guys. But that is going to wrap up the dual blades video for the Monster Hunter Wilds trailers, guys and gals. If you want to take part in a live stream Monster Hunter Wilds weapon trailer tier list, we're going to have one today, the day of this video's upload. So if you want to tune in on YouTube or Twitch and you want to participate in the trailer tier list itself, come stop by and say hello. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me today, guys and gals. We are through all of the weapons, and hopefully we get another one. Come on, Capcom, please. Maybe it's Cope, I don't know. But that's it for me, guys and gals. I'm signing off. This has been Terrorizer, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.